I'm not even fucking lying. I barely made it through fucking today. I just been going through the motions. This book is so sad. It fucking hurt. It hurts my fucking chest. But it's so good. I can't stop reading it. Fuck. Be careful reading this shit. It's a good book. Don't get me wrong. It's a good book. But I feel like I'm going through depression all over again, bitch, and I don't got a therapist no more. Oh, this book is fuck. They don't call it mine fuck for nothing. This might be my 13 reasons. So your girl is at Books A Million, and I'm gonna do a simple yes or no to let you know if you need to read it and if it's worth the hype. Hello. Let's not even fucking play. Hell yes. Nah, Pookie. If you're gonna do a sad one, do that one. Or this one. This don't get enough hype, but hell yes. Not even up for discussion. Grab it now. Nope. I genuinely do not get the hype with this male character. No. Now this one word. Throne. Mr. Reese, I crawl to him every fucking day. Now this, hell yes. And get some extra pennies. Hello. This series, especially the last one, a long time coming, doesn't get enough hype. Hell yes. Girl, unpopular opinion, but I DNF this. Duh.
Books, she has found, are a way to live 1,000 lives, or to find strength in a very long one.
I'm so fucking stupid. Tell me that it is, 'cause I'm tired of being useless. Yeah, I've been up for 3 days. Everything is...
Whoever recommended this book to me, I wish you well. I wish your next 5 reads are all 5 stars. I love you.
Books that I will accept 0 criticism on. I am not someone who gives out 5 stars very easily. These books are books that I would not change a single thing, that I am just fully obsessed with and always will be. Definitely let me know some of your 5-star reads, because I'm always looking to add things to my TBR list, and if you guys love them, there's a pretty good chance I'm gonna love it too. First up is my favorite book of all time, the book that made me fall in love with reading again as an adult. I fell in love with reading as a kid from reading the Harry Potter series and the City of Ember series, and The Nightingale by Kristen Hanna made me fall in love with reading all over again. I love this book so much that I even have a quote of it tattooed on the back of my arm. The last 3 lines of the book are "Wounds heal, love lasts, we remain." My tattoo says "love lasts," but I just love everything about this book. It's a World War II historical fiction. If you haven't read it, I highly recommend. Next up is Yours Truly by Abby Jimenez. This was my first 5-star read of this year, 2023, and for good reason. It's so different than any romance novel you will ever read. I just instantly fell in love with this book, all of the characters. It is everything. The House in the Cerulean Sea by TJ Klune. This book, at first I gave it a 4.5 out of 5, but the longer I sit and think about it, this is a 5-star read. It's a little bit of a fantasy vibe. This book will leave your heart feeling so warm and full at the end. I cannot recommend it enough. Book that I read on my Kindle last year, and I just ordered the physical copy just so that I can have it on my bookshelf and lend it to friends, but The Wish by Nicholas Sparks. This book does have a slower start. I remember posting it on my Instagram story last year when I read it, and I was like 30% of the way in, and I was like, hello, has anyone else out there read this book? Because I don't know if it's worth it to push through it, and I promise you it's worth it. There is a twist in there that blew my mind. My boyfriend's grandmother actually just read this book, and we were talking about it, and we were both so obsessed. It's such a great book. Same Time Next Summer by Annabelle Monaghan. She also wrote Nora Goes Off Script, which is another book that got a 4.5 from me, but this was a solid 5. It's a really great summer beachy romance. It flips back and forth between then and now. It's really great. It just made my heart so happy. I've seen some mixed reviews about it, but I personally loved it. These are all Ellen Hildebrand Hildebrand books. And if you know me, if you've been here for any amount of time, then you know my love for Ellen Hildebrand. Her books are the best. I'm trying to make my way through all of her books so that I can rank them all for you guys. But the most recent book that I read was 28 Summers. I loved this book so freaking much. If you need a good summer read, definitely grab this. Golden Girl is another book that will rip your heart out, but is so amazing. The way everything ties together in this book is just perfection. Two most recent releases are perfect if you're going on a beach vacation, you need a beach read. We'll start with The Hotel Nantucket. This is about a hotel staff trying to get a perfect 5-key review from an anonymous hotel reviewer. You're gonna meet a lot of characters in this book, but all of them are so perfect in their own individual ways. And again, the way she ties this up at the end is perfection. Last but definitely not least, we have The 5-Star Weekend. This is about a woman who loses her husband and puts together this 5-star girls weekend. The amount of description that went into this book, you literally feel like you're sitting in the room with these characters, that you're eating the same food, that you're thinking their thoughts, that you're in their conversations. It's so good.
Suddenly Christian threw her across his desk, looking seductively into her brown eyes before running his fingers through her hair.
He did what now?
Ran his fingers through your hair.
This hair?
I'ma close this, they done ruined the mood.